Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my name is John, and this is a tutorial on how to remove map objects or hide map objects from the Eden editor, and also on Mission Init. Now, I'm going to remove just one map object for this tutorial, and that will be the one within this area over here, and that's going to be for this tent hanger. Now, first I'm going to go into Map, and I'm going to add a marker, which will be a ellipse marker right over that area. Now I'm going to change the size of that marker because everything within this marker area is going to be removed, or at least all map objects. So if there's a city within your map or within your marker, it'll remove the entire city. So all buildings, trash, everything like that. But for now, I'm just using on one object. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this marker variable name, and I'm going to come over here to my right where you can see the files that I'm using outside of Arma. And this is my mission initialization, so I'm going to go ahead and place this marker name right in this portion of it, and you'll find this within the description below the video. Now, I'm going to come back over here into the Eden editor, and I'm also going to grab this size, and it's going to be a radius, because that is the only way that the actual hide objects works for map objects, because it's going to find those objects within that radius. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and click OK on this, and because Eden editor cannot actually find markers within its debug scripts, I'm actually going to have to find a location here. So I'm going to get the rough location of where I put that marker, and I'm going to go ahead and right click, go down to log, and I'm going to log that position to clipboard. Now I can come back over here to my mission init script with this portion that is grayed out, because I'm only going to use this portion in order to remove the object within Eden. So I'm going to come back over here, and with that radius in there and that location, I can come over to Tools, open the debug console, and paste that entire script in here. Once I locally execute that, you'll see it's actually removing from the window. Now I'll make sure I save my mission init script right here, because I'm going to add in my own little object that I want to go in here, which I'm going to do a hardened air structure from Arma 2, which actually still works in Arma 3, and you can find that in the description, a link to that Armaholic page. Now I'm going to go ahead and play this scenario, and we should have Arma automatically go out to the mission folder, find that Init.sqf, and run all scripts within there, and that will run the nearestTerrainObjects hideGlobal script that we've put in there. Now when I run over to where that tent should be, there's no tent, but the Eden editor placed object, or as I placed it, a hardened air shelter. And the only problem we do have with this is once we return to the Eden editor, because that reinitializes Eden itself, the script that we ran before to remove this tent is actually not run. So we still have the tent here. We'll just have to go back up into our tools to the debug console, and we can either copy and paste this script to remove those objects, or since it was our last script that we ran, we're going to go ahead and just locally execute that again, and you'll see it's removed within Eden, and we can go back to editing. Now you won't need to redo the script every single time you initialize, because as the script that references the marker is already in the init, every single time you run that, it will work. It will just be whenever you reinitialize Eden that you'll have to replace that script. For any questions or comments, please put that below, and thank you for listening.